There are days you believe in yourself, and there are days you wake up and you look at yourself and you're like, ah, am I really good enough? What's actually happening? Like, what am I not doing well? Or rather, this thing I'm doing, does it really worth it? Why am I stressing myself? If you have ever felt this way, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Heavenly and this is Life Tips with Heavenly. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to Life Tips with Heavenly. Here we talk about growth, we share real life lessons that makes you become a better you. So if you're looking for where to get knowledge, a real life tips that can help you become a better version of yourself, then you are at the right place. Kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification icon so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. Like my videos, share and comment. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always supporting me. Thank you for the efforts that you're making for this channel to grow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, without much further ado, let's dive into why we're here. Yes, today we'll talk about self-doubt and that will always make you question yourself even when you're capable. I mean, you have the dream, you have the ideas, you have the ability, yet you still ask yourself if you're really good enough to handle that project or to run that business. And remember, it's not like you're not talented or you're not capable. No, you are. But because there is presence of fear, and don't forget that your mind is wired to protect you from risks. So whenever you want to make a step, um, grow out of what your mind is familiar with, it tends to bring some suggestion like, are you sure you're going to make it? Are you sure this will not ruin you? You know, you will stay on that state of what if, you keep asking what if, and the enthusiasm, the excitement, and the confidence that you carry, that you wanted to start that project with, will start shrinking. And before you know it, that dream will not see the light of the day. Haven't you noticed that self-doubt really don't come when you're staying small? It only comes when you're trying to make a move or when you're trying to leave your comfort zone. So whenever you try to do something your mind is not familiar with, it comes in. For instance, in your house, you're a pro when it comes to cooking. You cooked very well. And when your friend is like, oh, I like your meal, I love your meal, it tastes so good. Please come and cook for me on my wedding day, or come and cook on my birthday party. Immediately you'll be like, ha, I beg go. Not only this small one I know how to cook. You see? You know that you can do it actually. But because there is self-doubt, in fact, because your mind have not seen you cooking for people, like cooking for more than people in your family, it comes in with suggestion like, what if you fail? What if you end up embarrassing yourself? You will keep saying this until you find yourself not doing that thing. That is how self-doubt works. It comes with a negative voice. Okay, let's look into where self-doubt comes from. It comes from your past experience. Whenever you do something and it didn't work, your mind will save that pain. So anytime you want to do something else, it will remind you of your old wound. That is because your mind is wired to protect you from risks, protect you from embarrassment and stuff like that. So whenever you do something that seems like that thing, or making a step that your mind is not familiar with, it will remind you that you've made such step before and it didn't work. So you start doubting yourself. You're like, are you sure this will not happen again? You start, in fact, consciously you will think you know what you're doing, but unconsciously you're trying to avoid being embarrassed twice. This happened even in a relationship because I've seen some people say, I've tried love and it doesn't work for me. So for me, I am tired. I am not going to try love again. Now, this is not because the person really like it, but the person is afraid of facing the facing the embarrassment twice. And that is because her mind or his mind keeps reminding him or her pain, the embarrassment, the failure that comes from maybe your relationship or the business you want to do or anything. So he's trying to play safe. So self-doubt comes from inner voice, old wound, and then from outside. Outside, I mean, is from people, from your friends who doesn't believe in you, parents who doesn't believe in you, your aunties and uncles who keep comparing you with others. So they laugh at you when you say, "This is what I want to achieve. This is my dream." All this blah blah blah, and they'll be like, "I beg, make we hear word. No be you again. No be you that we know. I beg, go." And you might be there defending yourself, defending your dream. This is what you will see now. I will do it. When you will know that you're really, really sure about your dream, is when you go back home, because those words will come as inner voice. It will bring suggestions or questions like, what if what they're saying is true? What if? That is when you know if you're truly sure. That is when self-doubt comes in. You start doubting yourself. Am I really sure? Am I really sure? Okay. So now self-doubt comes from your inner voice and people around you who doesn't believe in you. So let's talk about how you can heal from self-doubt. Number one is that you need to acknowledge it. You see, healing comes from honesty. You have to first acknowledge the fact that you're doubting yourself. Stop, stop pretending not to. You are. Okay? Let's take this as an instance. Sorry about my voice. So if you're sorry, if you're sick and you go to the hospital, and when you get there, maybe you're having headache, and you go there and tell doctor, when doctor asks you what's wrong with you, you tell the doctor that you're having leg pain. Doctor will not prescribe drug according to what you said is your problem. When you go home and take that drug, guess what? Your pain will remain there because you were not honest. Okay? You start from being honest. Tell yourself there are thousands of people out there who doubted themselves when they started, but they didn't give up until they were able to achieve their dream. So I'll be one of them. Okay, that way you are accepting the fact that you're doubting yourself, and at the same time, giving your mind what it takes to heal, to have the capacity to carry on with your goal. Okay. Secondly, do it even when you are scared. Yes, that's your goal, or that whatever you want to achieve. Show up even when everything around you is screaming, "Oh, no way, this is hard to achieve. You can't do it." This and that, all that. You don't want to hear anything that will discourage you. You show up even when you're scared. Listen, you know that courage is not really absence of fear. It is moving forward despite fear. So you don't want to give in to fears, to self-doubt, whatever that is coming, you don't care. You carry on with your plan. And that way, you will start shutting down the door or the voices of self-doubt. The third one is that you will learn how to change the conversation that is going on in your head. You see, whenever your mind is screaming, you can't do this. Are you sure you will win? What if you fail? Sit down and tell yourself, what if I win? What if this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for? Try to change the conversation. Anytime you become aware of what is going on in there, the conversation that is going on in there, if it is not encouraging you, then change it immediately. Do you understand? All right, before we move to the last one, if you're still watching me, thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. Like my video, share, and comment. That way, you will help me grow. Okay. All right. The last one is learn to keep the evidence of your strength. So, whenever you want to do something new, and self-doubt kicks in. You bring in the evidence of your wins. Okay, you'll be like, I was the one that achieved this one, I'll still be the one that will achieve this thing. That way you will automatically silence the voice of self-doubt, because those two doesn't work together. Once you bring your evidence up, that voice seems to be silenced automatically. Okay, you keep going despite whatever that is coming your way. One day you will look back and realize that the version of you that almost gave up was standing closest to a breakthrough. Okay, so don't give up. You've come too far to give up. Giving up is not an option at all. All right, so like this video, share this video, comment, share to everyone out there, because you don't know who is battling with self-doubt that you will help through this video. All right, thank you for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.